Hey guys, James here. It has been a while since I put out a video. On my side, I have got a new job. The job is going great. I am hoping, not promising anything, I would like to get back into recording some videos. But we will see how that goes. I'm going to be getting a new mic here soon, so hopefully my audio will not sound as horrible as it has always. But if you are watching this video, what you're seeing here is the 0.1 release of a game called Songs of the Eons. And what this game is, it is a grand strategy game that is going to be, once it is finished, and it probably will never be finished, but once it has been worked on and developed more, it will be a very, very deep, interesting game. So this game is being developed by Demian, who, if any of you have watched a lot of my videos, was one of the important developers of the Mew and Taxes, MEIOU and Taxes mod for EU4. He moved on from that, and he is now working on developing this. And he is not into it full time yet, but he is getting close to being able to. I will link his Patreon in the description of this video if you are interested in this. But so what I'm going to go over here is I am just going to, I'll probably do a couple videos, but this first version here is the basic world generation part of the game. So there's no civilizations or anything yet. It is purely just a physical world generation. Rivers are not in yet. There's climate. He has a very sophisticated plate mechanic system for how the continents are formed. So we're going to go through some of the try and think of what I'm trying to say here. Some of these sliders here, basically just see what is all going into this. So here we've got world size. I think it goes from 200 to 300. We'll leave it at 250. That's world parameters. Tectonics, super oceans, super continents, major, minor plates, major, minor hotspots, size of hotspots. These are for volcanoes. Yes, there's volcanoes in the game too. So plate speed, basically just how it's developed. I'm just going to leave it all at default for now. Oceanography, minor plates, large island arcs. Let's up that a little bit. Sunken continents, continental shelves, continental slopes, abyssal plains. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's just hit new game. And I'm just going to let it run. It surprisingly does not take very long to generate a world. And these worlds are fairly large. I'm trying to think. Let me check if I can see this real quick while this is loading. I'm going to look it up on my phone. I want to see what if I can find it. I'm going to look and see what the size of a hex is in this on the map here. Give me 1 second here, guys. Okay. Get to the wiki, and I will link a lot of his stuff in the video or in the description below. I'll link his Patreon, probably his stream. I think I'll link their Reddit and probably the Discord server also. Okay, so number of tiles, okay. Okay, never mind. It doesn't give me an actual size of the tiles, but there are a lot of tiles. Yeah, I think it's hexagon, a hexagon-based system, and the tiles there are a lot of tiles. I think a number I was reading on there, by the end of development or when they're actually ready to release a playable game, something that's not just world generation, they want to have somewhere around 8 million tiles in each world. I don't know if that is what this world is going to have right now, but we'll see. I don't really feel like counting to 8 million, so generating resources, that's another thing I forgot to mention. It does generate resources right now. So far I've seen there's gold, silver, there's iron. There's our world. Yeah, I could see how that could be 8 million. There's gold, silver, iron, zinc, tin, copper, salt. There's coal. I think there's lead. We'll get into that. But alright, so first off, let's just take a look around. So there's a nice mountain system along here. Here's a chain of volcanic islands. So if we click on this, tropical rainforest climate, 24.23 Celsius degrees, or good lord, it's temperate climate, temperature, whatever. So that's this island chain down here, which is really cool how he has programmed this and got it to do stuff like this. Here are some mountains. And so you see these darker lines here? This is an elevation-based view that we're in right now. So he doesn't have rivers in this released version yet. He's still working on... I haven't been paying very close attention over the past month or so, but it sounds like he's still working on perfecting the drainage system. I think he's got a decent version of river estuaries and deltas working right now, but he's also working on ocean currents, and a couple other more climate things, I would say, than actual physical world generation. There is on their wiki, there is a roadmap that he has set out, and that is something that would be nice to pay attention to. So, let's go ahead. Let's just take a look here. So we've got a bunch of little islands. That's interesting. That's actually an island, but it shows open waters. Must be like a small atoll, however you pronounce that. It's an interesting set of really mountainous islands out here. I guess it's not very mountainous, but it is somewhat mountainous. Let's see. So the green line here is obviously the pole. These are quite the mountains, holy cow. Very cold temperatures. Wow. Ice cap climate. Yeah, very, very cold. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, this would be... So we're just going to... For this video, I'm going to end up making this video probably in the 20 to 30 minute range. Basically just going to go over this world and just look at interesting details on it. And I'll probably end up doing a couple other videos of just randomly generated worlds. I want to help promote Demian's game, because this could be a very, very interesting simulation program, and it is something that I am really looking forward to watching the development. So yeah, we'll start here. This mountain range is insane. There's no real passes that actually go through the mountains completely. There's probably a way to get through there, but yeah, this would be an interesting... People over here and here would not have much contact with each other. This is an interesting valley here, kind of like a fjord. Yeah, but these are very rocky mountains. This is interesting here. Couple these darker lines, that'll probably be where a river is running in the future, I believe. So that is what a river would be. So you can kind of see where rivers would be, just due to elevation. It's just a matter of getting it programmed into the game and working properly. This is an interesting island. A little island chain down here. There'd be another river. Smaller mountain chain here. Also here. Hot semi-arid climate. Here's a bigger river. Another big mountain chain here. That's a big river system. A chain of volcanic islands along here. Some more mountains. Large flat. This is basically Siberia up here. Yeah, wow, that is a large flat continent, which is basically Siberia, like Russia and Asia. Okay. Interesting bay over here. It'd be a nice trade haven area. Interesting island out here. You can just looking at how the world is generated, you can see how once this game has deeper, is like an actual civilization mechanics, how this will become a very, very interesting game. Big inland ocean here. Sea, whatever. This is an interesting amount of islands up here. Bigger one and a bunch of small. Kind of reminds me of the Aegean Islands. Okay, we're back up at the North Pole. More islands around here. Can't remember what these islands are called. There's a specific type of island that they are. Kind of a Pacific Ocean here. That's a very large ocean. Volcanic islands. This landmass is what I imagine Antarctica would look like without ice on it. This is kind of Australia-like. Let's see. We're back over there. That's a large river. Okay. Apologies for the clicking. So some inland seas down here. Alright, so I guess we've looked over most of the map so far. Wow, this looks like that could be a river running all the way from in here, possibly, and draining out that way. That would be a very large river. Let's see if we can zoom in further here. No, it is just, yeah, it'd be interesting. That'd be a very large river system. Also, another large one here. I don't know if these would all drain out this way, or if it would drain from here, and I don't know. Very interested to see how rivers are implemented in this. That'll be a nice river there. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's switch to tectonic plate map mode, and it'll take a few seconds to switch over. Okay, so this is that large Asia-like continent and the plate it's on. So that's what this green plate is, or green, yeah, well, it is a plate. So there's a bunch of other plates. This would be, okay, there's a smaller one here. These are ocean plates, I believe. Let's see what this, okay, yeah, so that's the plate system. Water movement. We'll switch over to this one. Okay. Now I don't know what the color scale means. I think if I'm reading it correct, yeah, okay. So red is not a lot of water. The blue is showing, I believe, where rivers would be. If that's true, this is a huge river system, this dark blue, running all the way from over here and down here. That is a large river basin that would drain out this way. That would be a very, very large river. And again, I think one of the rivers, once they're in, I think that will be a very, very cool feature to look at. Here would be another decently sized river. So this is desert. So this is where a desert is. Desert and some mountain ranges, I believe. I know it might just be desert that shows up as gray. Yeah, must be. Let's go over here. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, this is that river system. So yeah, it would run all the way out from, wow, from all the way over here and here. This is an even larger river basin, I believe. There's a large desert across the middle here, which is interesting. So yeah, there's a large river basin here, from these mountains and these mountains, and then from here through the desert, which is interesting. Yeah, so there's that map mode. Another large river system through here. Let's switch to temperature. Okay, this map mode is not as detailed. I assume these are cold spots. Yeah, okay. Very cold spots. Okay, so basically just gets purple, blue, it's cold, warm is orangish and reddish. So that's that. Rainfall. Ooh, this is an ugly map mode. I don't have a way to figure out what this means. Alright, and so I guess for the last thing, we'll check out the resources map mode. So basically, this game, it's gonna be kind of Dwarf Fortress-like, but on a civilization scale, if that makes sense. Basically, you can just let the world run, and you can watch civilizations rise up, fall, and then if you decide, hey, I want to jump in, I want to play as this nation, civilization, you can. And it's and I don't know this for certain, but I believe what he wants to do, Demian that is, and there are a couple other people helping develop the game. I believe what they want to do is have it more of a hands-off approach to managing a civilization, unlike, say, EU4, for example, where you're spending mana points, basically, to advance your nation. They want it to be more of a... I'm trying to think of the right word. Autonomous, I guess you could say, development and running of your civilization. So anyway, let's go through. I was trying to find, as I was talking there, a really good spot for what would be... This is a decent spot over here. So the dark gray is ocean. The light gray is land. So there are underwater deposits, which is very interesting. I mean, obviously it makes sense, because I'm sure there is in real life. But so let's just look in here. So this sort of blue here is iron, and so I don't know for certain how the percentage over here works, what it means. It might just be a tracking tool for your civilization once you actually start mining it, to keep track of how much you're mining. So there's coal up here. There's a lot of iron through here. Silver, salt. So there's a salt and a silver deposit right there. An offshore copper deposit. There's a little more salt down here. Some more coal. I believe this is all coal, yeah. This would be tin? No, that's lead. More salt. So this is a desert through here. Coal. This green, let's see what this green is. This green's tin. This is also tin, surrounded by iron. A lot of salt here, some copper. This would be a very, very good place to have, although it is very cold and mountainous. Other than that, that would be a pretty good place to be, resource-wise. Here's a large gold deposit. Wow, look at this. That's a lot of lead. This island will develop into a very rich island. With that amount of gold, there could be, on this little island chain here, there could be a large, well, not large, but a average-sized, powerful empire there. Let's see, what is it like down here? So, desert and tundra. Interesting. There's a lot of coal, big iron deposit, copper, salt. I think this is silver. No, that's more salt. There's a lot of salt. Tends to be by deserts, as you would imagine. This is a very barren continent down here. Resource-wise, they have coal. That's basically it. And I guess as I'm looking around here, I can keep talking about the game itself more and what it wants to be. At least there's some zinc also. At least the very basic outlook on the future. It isn't going to be just a human civilizations. There will be fantasy races like dwarves, elves, others. I mean, there's going to be oh gosh, I'm trying to think. It's a large gold deposit over here. Anyway, there's going to be eventually there will be possibly some sort of magic system. I think they're planning on making that toggleable, so you can turn it on and off. Because I know some people would not want to play with that. Some would. Gold, salt, zinc, tin, copper, silver. This would be a good area right here. But yeah, and there's a lot planned with this game that is going to be something where you can just let it run and not even play as a civilization and just watch it. So basically I just wanted to do a plug for this game, and when it comes out, when more releases come out, even just basic world gen releases, I will definitely be throwing up a couple videos of that, just because this is something I want to support, and this is the type of game that I have been looking for a long time. So we'll switch back over to the terrain map mode, and then we will go ahead and we'll end this video. And yeah, so I guess basically, if you guys liked what you saw here, check out the description below. Go support him and the other guys doing the development. And yeah, like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.